Hi guys, it's Sonelias and welcome back to this Let's Play of Hearts of Iron number 4. We're currently of course going to carry on with one of our existing games, but one of the things I'd like to just point out here is the fact that we actually upgraded to the beta of 1.5.2. Just newly released, so we're going to carry on with of course El Salvador, or the Central American Empire. Now, I was kind of hoping that that wouldn't actually have any impact upon the performance of what we're doing here. Let's just check that out. Let's see actually if there's any change in here. I don't see any particular change in these lines here as such. So no, it doesn't seem to have any effect on the existing games as such, which is good. One of the things we should be able to do, as you can see, we can actually drag and drop components here now, which is nice. Could be quite useful. Of course, we are protecting our northern border with Mexico. I don't think there's such a big need for so many troops, but you never know. I had kind of set myself the goal of actually starting to try to take some of the British territory from the Caribbean here. Now, Curacao here is, of course, a Dutch territory. And because of the Dutch being part of the Allies, that has already been taken by, as you can see, Curacao here. Same here with Trinidad, as well as the other islands here, so that's good. So the Venezuelans are doing their little bit of the equation there. Nice to see, nice to see. What have we got here? That's more Venezuelan units up down here as well, which is nice. Now I was gonna maybe set myself a goal of conquering Chile. I could still do that, but if I'm not mistaken, I set myself the order, or at least the order for these units here to basically yeah, garrison, or at least defend that terrain there. And this set of units here are moving towards one of my ports, such that I can actually put them in a position to, of course, do that. Now, I do have, of course, a newer version of the planes that I've actually already researched, but I'm not going to upgrade yet. I'm basically going to wait for the next upgrade to be available first. Alright, we, of course, in the last episode had gained here control of this part of Colombia here. We're going to try to expand our borders. Have we got any more British islands here? There's of course an island here, which is the Pitcairn Island. Tiny little island. I don't think there's any really useful resources there. Just to be on the safe side, let's check. Nope, it doesn't look like it. Now there is quite a bit of here steel available in Chile, which is of course prime material to get our hands on. And there's also some steel available in Argentina, but it's not as much. There is some available here in Paraguay as well. Bolivia does offer some as well. Let's just double check on exactly what kind of government we have. A non-aligned. And here, of course, Chile is pure democracy. This is, ooh, a communist state. Paraguay, a communist state. Interesting. Then, of course, here we got non-aligned once again. Democratic. And this is non-aligned. Now, I'm still inclined to really go and take these democratic states here. Let's just double check what we got in the US. What is their current focus? Sorry, not that one. I need to click on this one. Liberty ships. Alright, we got some intel here on what's going on with them. Liberty ships is one of them. Now, Pax America is not one of them that I've already done, so that's good. It said Liberty ships, didn't it? So where is the Liberty ships located? It's down here. So that makes amphibious invasion speed a lot quicker, as you can see. That's good. Okay, so what am I going to do? I am going to set myself, of course, a goal of trying to conquer Chile. So I'm going to set that war goal with Chile here. Justify war, conquer. And maybe not that one. Where is the main resource section? The main resources are down there, and that is in Santiago, really. So if I set Santiago as being my initial goal, that would be nice. Let's have a look at where my armies are now. Let's set these, of course, to use that port. Or use at least the infrastructure there, if possible. Okay, one of the things I will need to do, I need to basically probably change my production site. Now, if we look at our actual production here, at the moment that is, we're stockpiling, of course, the transports, which is good. And I set a few more factories for that. But what we're going to do here is we're going to set our production here to be made available in... can I make it available here in Ecuador? No, I don't think so. But I can straight away deploy it to one of my fleets. That's quite interesting. Click. Now that's Costa Rica. Let's set it to Costa Rica. Now what we got here at the moment, we got various different fleets here. This is the Mexican coast that we're patrolling with this one. Let's deselect that. Okay, let's set ourselves some new orders. We're going to do convoy rating, and we're going to do that down here really. It is within our reach, so that's perfectly fine. Now our research itself, we need another 33 days for those fighters to be researched, which is not a big problem. Chile here, of course, has got various different units there. Now if I'm going to go for this section here of Santiago, resources, that's down here. I do of course need to make sure I get my hands on that port first, because otherwise I don't have any means of actually supplying myself. So that's Santiago, and that is Santiago as well. Which cities are these? Okay. I could potentially go for that port here, and I'll work my way down and up from there. And I think that might actually be quite worthwhile to do. Okay. Let's have a look. Where could we potentially put some of our planes? Move one. Let's put a few more in place there. Let's make that 15. Okay, they're going to be supporting us as much as possible. Let's double check what's going on with the Navy. Yeah, we got our orders here. Submarines as well there, which is great. Let's double check that I got the orders for the correct. Yeah, as you can see, it's going to go down there. Perfect. Really? Oh, we lost convoys. Okay, that's understandable. Not sure what those convoys were actually doing there. Let's see, have we got a port facility up here? Let's just double check that. So ports, looks like I didn't as of yet. So I kind of want to bridge that little gap there by basically, of course, building some ports here. So hopefully makes that transport of resources a bit easier. And of course start producing artillery is what it says. What else have we got in the pipe here? Below the Panama Canal. Interesting. Has full control of Panama, all the following must be true. Has full control of Panama. Any country is at war with Central American Empire. Owns Panama. Okay, so we're not at war with them, so that's okay, probably, yeah, okay. Something again to bear in mind. So that was for the doctrine here. Equipment effort, fighters, rocketry, destroyer effort. What else could we basically go for here? This one seems to be quite interesting as well. This one we cannot do yet. That's okay. Bomber focus, or this one here. Naval bomber model. Okay. Motorization effort. Now, do I really want to go for motorization and so forth? Because I've got mostly mountainous terrain and such, so probably I want to basically really focus on that stuff on the left. Gosh, I'd love to get this one, but yeah, I need more factories for that. This one as well. Let's go for the secret weapons for the time being first. Okay, let's get the clock running again. So, of course, this general here, I need to set orders for a naval invasion from there to, I'm going to set it to there. It's not too long a trip, but how long is it going to take? It's going to take me 70 days. Do I need to do it with all? Maybe not. Let's have a look. Do I need to have all of them on there? Like I said, probably not. So these are trained, these are regular. Let's take all these trained units here. And let's remove them from that order. How long is it going to take now? 63 days. So it's already a reduction, which is fine. I might want to remove a few more. Let's say I want to remove these as well. There's 9 assigned. Okay. Okay, well that's a good start. Available Workle. Okay, that's fine. How's the US doing? Let's double check with the US. Manhattan Project. Interesting. Double check. They haven't actually done the Pax Americana yet, have they? No. So what that would actually do, they would actually straight away intervene in any wars, which is what we want to prevent. But they will be working on military projects. Interesting. Okay, maybe well, 9 is good, I would say. Is it need 9 divisions? Main transport is through the transports there. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna keep that game speed up, and yeah, in what is it, 3 months' time, we should be able to kick that off. What does this say about me? Alright, I got some useful stats on there, which is good, and of course I can assign a new skill here. Nice. What can I actually add to here? I've already got these. It says I can add something. What can I add? I'm not sure. I know it said I could add something, but I don't see what I can add. Okay. I kind of prefer this view, I guess. So each of them got their own general. So where did I actually position this one? Cancel that. Ah, yes, of course. I need to basically move this to a useful position. What's a useful spot to move it to? I would say that over here would be a useful spot. Because I want to basically focus this on, of course, an invasion of this territory here. Sweet, that's exactly what I was hoping for. Of course, those new airplanes being made available. Of course, I got some air experience already. Not too much, but there is some air experience there. Now let's see what we can do next. As you can see, I've now got, of course, a reduction here in the first time. Research time will be reduced by 50% is what it says. Operational integrity. Now I do, of course, want to make sure I use my fighters properly. Tactical bombers are flexible. Close air support. I don't really have close air support, at least much of it yet. Now, where do we actually see stuff around naval? I don't see much listed anywhere, really. That is, of course, fighter agility, etc. Air support, fighter detection, interception detection. Now, this is about tactical bombers. I think the middle one is the battlefield support is really the one I want to go for. So yeah, let's go for that one to start off with. 7 days, that plan. Okay. And this plan still needs a bit more time and effort. Manhattan Project still needs quite a bit of time. Secret weapons we are working on. That's interesting as well. Daily democratic support is increasing. Now, one of the things I do want to do, I want to basically get the fascist demagogue in to play, because otherwise I become too democratic, and I want to avoid that, of course, here. Oh yeah, of course I do want to upgrade my planes. My planes should be the new fighters. And I probably want to increase the reliability there. Yeah, just the reliability by 1. There we go. Upgrading it to the new type of plane, which of course makes them more formidable. Now, I'm not entirely sure what this means. Is that the progress towards the next skill? Or it's the preparation? How prepared are my actual plans? That's good. Instead of having to move your mouse over it, it gives you a graphical representation of the preparedness there. Great. Now we do have some British islands here as well, which is quite interesting. So if I can actually lay my hands on these, are there any resources on those at all? Okay, improved infantry support equipment. Good. That's this one here. So we're still in, well, 1941 now, it looks like. Probably want to do something over here as well, don't I? I would probably want to get these field hospitals and such into play, but yeah, I probably want to go for the motorized. Can I sidestep that? I might not be able to, but let's maybe go for the Marines here first. Did I actually build any Marines? That's not a question then. It looks like I did not. That is two... yeah, okay. Ah, that's actually one of the new features in this patch here. You can actually choose what the icon looks like. Marine Division. So yeah. Or what the 3D model looks like. Alright, so we're going to add a few more. Let's say we're going to do 6 of these. And where are we going to position them then? I'm going to set their initial location or starting location to be... well, let's start them off on here. Well, let's change that from Nicaragua to Panama. Good starting spot, I'd say. Okay, we of course have some new divisions at our disposal. Two. These two will move over to here. Should be a relatively easy move over. Again, that one goes over there as well. This takes a ship, which is fine. I'm still working on Manhattan project, which is perfect. Now we are having a shortage still of steel. So we're having to basically import lots of steel to be able to support all of our construction needs. Now I'm also going to have to import some aluminum, which I am already importing some of, but not sufficient numbers, it looks like. It leaves me with one available factory, which means that I'm producing with one factory here any new factories, which is, yep, not good. But that is partly to do with the fact I'm still running a civilian factory, civilian economy, I should say. I could of course go to early mobilization, but I'd ideally want to go to the partial or even the full war economy. But that of course is dictated by my support of the war support. Offensive war, currently affected by offensive war, okay. Pity. Okay. We're slowly getting there though. Ooh, did we lose them? It's bad if we actually did lose them, isn't it? Alright, can we set an extra admiral here? We should be able to set one at least. Convoy rating. I'm probably going to lose them, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Now let's go to my production queue once again. That's this one here. Any new ones that I'm going to get, I want to basically automatically assign to... Not to Fleet 1. Where is Fleet 1? Where's Fleet 2? Now Fleet 1 over here, this on here is... It doesn't necessarily say what fleet it is it? Let's check the name. That's number 3. So we want to really assign that to number 3 if we can. That should work. Direct assignment to that particular fleet. Why is there insufficient intel there? Anyways, we can make some decisions here. Emergency factory conversion. More civilian factories than 5. And we lose war support with that, which is not good. Anyways, I think we are getting close to being ready. In another 10 days it looks like, unfortunately. Bit of a slow start of the episode. Apologies about that. Formation flying. Alright, aerial support is of course interesting. Always useful to have. It looks like we actually have that newly created submarine that actually joined this fleet here already. That's good. Another few days left. 57, 58, 59, 60. What happened here? We were able to sink an... Ooh, good. A convoy. A South African convoy, I would imagine there is. 61, 62, 60... Come on, almost there. There we go. We are able to execute that now. And of course, I do want to declare war here now. What? I cannot declare war anymore. Why? Oh gosh, it expired already. Okay, we lost 1. Let's just double check what these guys are doing. Okay. I waited too long and too patiently, it looks like. Good. Secret weapons, that was finished. Equipment effort is always welcome. Aviation effort 2. And that basically gives me a reduction in terms of rocketry. That is quite useful, I think, but not yet. Let's go for this one first. Okay, how many days remaining? Good. Good. Now we're still in 1941. I did say I want to basically go for the motorized because of course it gives me some benefits which are going to be quite useful around the military hospitals and so forth. Now what can I do with of course these points? I can actually promote someone if I basically have any promotions to give, which I don't seem to have at the moment, which is a bit of a pity. Maximum assigned traits, okay. Parent traits must be done. Earned traits can only be unlocked by gaining experience or by events, okay. What's happening to Mexico? As you can see, they become more fascist, which is entirely in our favor here. We are not in an offensive war. We are in an offensive war, of course, which is not helping. I straight away get to see that we got some cavalry that we basically will be facing here. Gosh, come on, how long is that going to take? Another 2 days? Let's just check on what's happening to the US. War Plan Black. What is that? German Reich exists. More than 50%. Cause more than 30% world tension. Okay. War Plan Black. Okay. It's not fascist. Okay. Embargo German. Ah, okay. So that's anti-German. Perfect. Now let's declare that war. Insufficient naval resources in where? Peruvian coast. Really? Really? Oh gosh, really? Oh, let's add that to there then. So that's now a no issue. A non-issue, I should maybe say. As you can see, the Chileans are also invading or attacking. I kind of intend to stay ahead of them if I can. Look at all of this though. Wow. That's quite a bit of an engagement, isn't it? Are we able to get through? That's then the question. Looks like we only lost one ship there, really. Okay, I'm doing a landing there, which doesn't involve any of our ships, which is great. Okay, I know we're doing a naval invasion here, which is not really our standard. Yep, I'm happy to do a non-aggression pact. Okay, we were able to sink. Hold on. That is... Okay, yeah, that's in our favor, I guess. Come on, let's win this, and then at least we have that port in our hands. Perfect. So again, we got just new technology coming available here, and of course we can now carry on with this bit of the line here as well. Come on, there we go, there we go. Alright, let's get these guys moving here. Of these, let's deselect one and basically get the others moving. Now, of course, and I can also pick up some more of these units here. Let's move these over. I can at least ship them over because at least I own the ports there now. Oops, no, not that way. I meant to take the naval route. How do I basically tell it to take the naval route though? I ship them over there first. Stop. Stay where you are. How do you get you to go over there? Interesting. Do I even have any naval ports there? I do have naval ports there. Okay, these guys can now move overland, I guess. Let's use the train then. Let's get the clock running. Still push these guys back further. Norwegian? Is that Norwegian? Wow. Alright, what's going on here now? I see airplanes moving around here. Are they ours? Are they theirs? I'm not sure. But I took that airfield, which has now got some of my units as well. I did assign these guys here, didn't I? So let's assign that in support as well. Yeah, so I got 2 wings assigned here now. Helping support me, which of course is always a welcome addition. Perfect. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go further down here. I'm going to try to go for Santiago. Okay, let's push these guys back further. One of the things I should really have done is actually should have set a line of advancement. There we go. Easier done. Easier done. Well, relatively easily done anyways. Let's execute these as well. Let's see at least if I can cross over there. That would be nice if I can. If I cannot, then just so be it. But yeah, we'll see. Not enough special forces cap. Interesting. This template contains 4 special forces when currently fielding and a training. Oh, okay. Training 24 of our 24 allowed special force battalions. Okay. I'm only allowed 24. That's interesting. I wasn't aware of that. I guess it's got a limit based upon how many military units you already have. That's confusing, this, isn't it? That flag looks so similar to ours. Color-wise. Ooh, the Americans are supporting that. Alright. Nuclear effort is one of the ones I can go for. Research slots is one of the ones I could go for. I'm going to go for the equipment effort here though. And yes, I can actually set my fascist demagogue now. Do I want to do that? Do I need to do that? Or do I need to change this first? It doesn't make much of a difference, does it? Let's set our fascist demagogue first. Helps counter the American influence. 2 Japanese divisions are returning back to their base, it looks like. That's interesting. Why have they stopped moving here? Hold on. I got those 6, don't I? These 6 here, and they're kind of like attritioning, or however you want to call it. Suffering from attrition. US joins the Allies. Interesting. So we're now at war with... Are we at war with the US? Not yet, I think. Even though they have joined the Allies, we are not yet at war with them. Okay. Oh, hold on. Oh, they've taken over that bit of land there, but I'm not sure why. Oh, okay, maybe they had a war goal for that purpose. That of course now means that we're going to be without all the nice supplies we were getting in earlier. Okay, so we got Marines here now, and we're going to probably set those underneath a new general, or at least under an existing general. That's also an option. Why did we not execute that earlier? Were we not able to? What's the problem? Ah, we don't have sufficient intel there. That is a good reason to not have much going on there yet. So we're going to set this to Costa Rica. What fleets have I got? I've got no fleet there whatsoever. So that again explains why we're not really having much luck in there at the moment. Okay. Jungle attrition, yeah, makes sense that we're suffering from that. Greece has called Colombia as our enemy in the Japanese-Greek War. Luxembourg has called Yugoslavia as our enemy in the Hold on. The Philippines has joined the United States as our ally in the Salvadoran American War. Hold on. Yeah, we're happy to sign that one. Yes, I'm happy to sign that one. Let's have a look. We are basically looking at various different wars. Which is this one here? We got various different wars, and we are... Are we at war with the Americans now? I am not sure. German-American War. German-American War 2. Okay. Not sure why there's two German-American wars, but okay. It's our ally. We're French. No, it's our enemy. Chile has called the United States as our enemy in the Salvadoran Chilean War. Interesting. Let's get the clock running anyways in the meantime. Cool, that should have upgraded our Marines to the next level. And of course we can now go for the Special Forces one here as well. Or we can skip that one for just a moment being. Now we do have of course a nice reduction here in terms of the weapon production. We're of course ahead of that, which gets a penalty, but it's not such a big penalty, I think. Particularly with all those reductions we're getting, that should be fine for the moment being. Now what will the US be doing? Hold on. I thought the Philippines was our ally for some reason. They're part of the Allies, okay. Okay. I don't see ourselves... No, we are actually at war with them as well. Alright, that's a bit of a pity. Alright, what can we do? We can invite them, no. Yep, nothing I can do at the moment, it looks like. Chile has capitulated. Nice. But it's now Peru. Interesting. Oh. And why did I declare that war then to start off with? Oh well, so Peru is now quite massive. Let's wait a second here. So Peru is doubled in size approximately. We're still relatively central there. Guys, I think I'm going to have to call it a day. We're about 40 minutes into the episode, but probably one of the first things I'm going to do, I'm going to basically ship all these troops back towards my own territory here. And from there, we're going to see how we're going to do it at that point. Anyways, guys, thanks again for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, take care.